What's up, everybody? Daniel here. Today I got a good video for you guys. It's gonna be making Asian inspired empanadas. You know, stay tuned. Beef empanadas, we have, of course, beef, ground beef, um, black pepper, brown sugar, some soy sauce, and this is what I'm gonna saute it all in, is sesame oil. And we have celery and onions. Onions and celery is for the texture of the meal. And of course, with empanadas, you have to have dough. So we have chopped butter, and we have the butter, milk, and I have 2 cups of flour. For the milk, I have about half a cup, and some salt. So we're gonna make the mixture right now by mixing everything together, which is the black pepper, the celery, the brown sugar, the soy sauce, and the onions. Might not need all these, but if we need more, we'll just add it as we go. And you want to mix it all together. When you're done mixing, it should actually look, a little darker than what, it usually looks as ground beef. You want to make sure you mix all the brown sugar in to counteract the soy sauce. And this is what it should look like after you're done mixing. Now we're gonna start on the dough. Okay, and now we're gonna make our dough. Don't mind the dog, we got neighbors. So we have 2 cups of flour, and after you add the flour, you want to mix your flour with salt. After that, actually mix this first. You want to add your 1 egg. Then your milk. And start mixing it. The dough doesn't need to be really hard or really soft. You just need to be able to form little shells in a way. You want to add some butter. This process is similar to making biscuits too, so I'm gonna get that all in. A little bit more milk. It would be easier with a food processor, but I don't really like using food processors sometimes with making doughs because I don't like how it cuts it up. Sometimes you can actually mess it up easily, really. One thing of milk. We'll use this for now. And this is your empanada dough. So now we're gonna wrap this up and we're gonna let it sit for at least 10 minutes. When you're making empanada dough, you don't really have to let it rest, but while we're letting it rest, we're gonna be sauteing our meat mixture. So let's start that now. So now we have our pan. We're gonna turn the fire on, not too high, just to heat up the pan a little. We're gonna use our sesame oil. I have to use all of it. When this gets a bit hot, we're gonna go ahead and add our meat mixture in it, which is it right here. Let's see. See, when the oil starts moving like that, you can tell that it's getting warm or it is hot already. So let's add some of our mixture. See, it's sizzling now. And just like when you're making like nachos or burgers or something, you know, your ground beef needs to change a totally different color than what it looks like now. It needs to be a dark brown-ish. Just know that you don't want any red in it anymore. And also, when you make your empanadas, you want to make sure you put your oven on 300, preheated. We're just gonna make sure this sautés, and we're gonna be back when it's finished. Okay, so after the meat was sautéed, you can see that it's brown. So we're gonna go over here, and like I said, we have our dough now. So usually you would have like a for empanadas, you have a circular, I want to say flat, almost like flatbread in a way. So what we're gonna do is roll it out into little things like this, little flat circle pieces. We're gonna lay one out. Keep going. You can probably make them a little bigger too. Roll them, then press. See, roll and press. Usually you want them a little flatter, so I'm gonna see how flat I can get it with my hands. Yeah, that's good enough. I'll be right back when I finish doing all these. Okay, now that we have our empanada dough set, we want to take some of the filling right here and just fill a decent amount, not too much or you won't be able to close them. Just like that. Get these other ones down. And don't worry about not using all of your meat. You can actually use that for a garnish. And just throw some of the meat on top and use it as a, in my case, a sauce, I guess. A sauce with solid pieces in it. Okay, and when we're actually closing these, you want to fold them like so. Make sure none of your stuffing comes out. Fold them. Like I said, make sure nothing comes out. Fold. You're gonna fold it again. It's probably a little bit too much in this one. I'm gonna fold it. Fold. And then you want to close them with a fork. It's a little design on it. This is just to make sure they don't open up while they're cooking in the oven. Go. See, that one just ripped open, but it's fine. It's alright. Just keep closing them till you've done them all. I mean, it'll be nice if they don't open, but, you know, for presentation, but like I said, it's okay if they open. You just don't want them to. Let's move this one. Then before they go in the oven, you always want to put a little egg wash on them. This is just to make sure they turn brown and give you, I guess, a crispy a crunch on them. It's okay if the egg fall in there, it's gonna cook. Three more. Okay, earlier we preheated our oven, so now we're gonna go ahead and toss these things in the oven. When I said 300 earlier, I meant 350. I mean, if you put them at 300, you can, but you know, I mean, if you're not hungry, you can put them at 300 and wait longer. But we'll be back. All right, guys, the empanadas are out the oven. And now, here they are. I let them cool off, so, you know, nice and crispy. They have break easily. And we're gonna plate this. And put this right here. And we, like I said earlier, got your leftover ground beef. And there we go. This is my version of empanadas. Well, see, it just fell right. Like I said, this is my version of a Asian-inspired empanada. Alright guys, so that's the end of the video. I want you to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what kind of, I guess, recipes or videos y'all want me to make in the comment section. So, you know, like I said, like, comment, subscribe. Goodbye.